What up, Group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 38, War number 10, which totally goes against X5e. That's right, it's time for my revenge war, where I get to go against the Alliance that last kicked me, X5e. Kicked? Left? Yeah, I was kicked. Anyways, hello to everyone X5e. If you're watching this video, this was a interesting war, because usually in revenge wars, I do terrible, but let's say I had a really fun war this war. They banned Torch, APOC, and CGR, which is, I guess, some normal bans, but they left Kitty and Herc on the table, and they left Quake on the table also. So let's go. Let's see how this goes. I was given Kitty, Tigra, and White Mags, and I looked at the map immediately when I knew that you matched X5e, and I was like, all right, I want path 5, path 6, and I want these mini bosses. And they gave it to me, because I want to take as many fights as I could, just because I just want to just destroy this alliance, because it just feels really good to do well. Anyways, this first fight is against Scorpion. Honestly, there's no real strategy here. It's just the same as my normal ebb and flow path 5, where you knock him down first, and then when you have enough high prowess to knock him down, throw a big special, and good from there. Now, I did fight EOP, Scorpion quite often, so this is a super easy fight. I thought about phasing his special 2 right here, but like no reason at all. Right here, parry heavy, right into a special 2. There's a nice miss there. It gives me 3 extra prowess, which is really nice. And he's dead. So, boom. I am running some pretty big boosts, to be honest. I just want to do really well here. I have to clear these fights. And I think I'll be able to clear some in Section 2. Maybe not. Well, I get these 3. Then I get big boost for Section 2. That's right. I've done this fairy before. My goal here is to keep my prowess without, well, I knock him down there. I'm knocking him down as much as possible in the first phase of him. Because second phase, you can't parry him, and you can't really knock him down easy without using a special. So I plan to knock him down right before he gets into his fury mode, because then you can't knock him down as easily. You have to fight him with his protection up. So you're going to see that he's going to be at really low health, and this is probably the best fury fight I've ever fought on ebb and flow. The best one. You'll see in a second. Pushing special 2, super easy to dodge that. He's getting pretty low, very low. Right here, I'm going to knock him down. Awesome. I'm going to run in here with my unblockable. Now he's into the real fury. He's not the high of Sig, to be honest, which is really nice. And I'm watching the fury. I'm like, all right, the fury's about to end ebb and flow. Let's throw this. I have ebb and flow extra. I have a bunch of boost on. I have some mutant boost on. He's at 32% of health. With extra 40% damage here, this should easily finish him off. Easily. Phew. Dead. Boom. That fight was like a minute long. Super fast fury fight. I don't think I've ever done that fast of a fury fight in war ever. That felt so good. Well, maybe I have with Archangel, but still, that felt really good. Right here, I thought putting white mags on, I was supposed to. But then, actually, someone else was supposed to put white mags there, but then they didn't bring white mags, so it was a bit worrisome. So, yeah, I decided not to put white mags here, because I'm like, all right, my parry is going to last. I'm only going to knock it down before I throw a special 2, just like that Scorpion fight. Gonna get my prowess up as high as I can. I'm gonna look at how much Mystic Dispersion she has. She doesn't have that much MD, which I'm like, come on, Benda. 5 out of 5 always, dude. 5 out of 5 always. So I'm thinking about baiting special 2 here, but I'm like, you know what? Not a big deal. I'm just gonna throw a heavy attack right here. It should finish off. I'm gonna dash in here to not activate dexterity. Dash in, just hold block, I guess. Right here, I'm gonna knock her down with 15 prowess. I'm gonna dash in here. Throw a special 2 with ebb and flow up, and my boost, she's dead. So she went from like 60 all the way down to 0. Super easy fight. Didn't bother with White Max pre-fight there. It would have ramped me up a lot quicker, but I still had to get to a special 2. And that felt really good. So that's cleared. I'm going to get to Section 2 next. And there's just one fight in Section 2 I was really worried about. One fight. And that is, what you see, I did put on one health potion here. Because I did lose a bit of health from suicides, but honestly, I probably didn't have to this whole war, and we'll get through that. But yeah, they died a few times here, and they gave us the lead just super early in the war. With that Quicksilver right there, the second out of these 5 fights, I was really worried about. I've taken most of these other fights before, but that Quicksilver I was super worried about, because if he throws a special into my block, then he goes unblockable, and I can't block it. And I messed up that fight. You'll see in a second why. So right here, my goal here is to phase the special 1. It will be unblockable, because he's going to have enough prowess to go unblockable, because anytime he has prowess, he's going to go unblockable. So I need to get enough prowess to phase. So my phase special 1, if I have to push in special 2, I'll push in special 2. I am putting on big boosts because I'm taking these next 5 fights on these boosts. Big boosts. And plus I have these boosts anyway, so why the heck not? Still running suicides. I think I have just 1 out of 3 for the bleed suicide, but it's there, so that's what matters. It's now extra 10%, which is really nice. Parry here. I get 3 prowess. We're good to go right now for this whole fight. Very good to go. He has all these prowess. Oh no, what do I do? Cool. So he's going to throw a special 1 eventually. I'm like, do I push in special 2? No, because he has more hits in special 1. Dash in. Awesome. I'm not going to dash in here. Normally I dash in after special 1, but I want to make sure I get enough prowess to dash again. And he's almost down to freaking 0% already from that. So simple. I'm going to bait special 1 again if I can. If he throws it, he's not throwing it. Not a big deal. Come on, man. Throw it. You're prolonging this fight way longer than it has to. Dash in here. Awesome. Takes a lot of hits into my phase. That's like 7,000 a piece. Awesome. Oh no. He's going to incinerate me. Oh wait, I'm incinerate immune. It's beautiful. Cool. And I took some damage back there. I'm trying to remember why. I don't know where the damage back came from. From hitting him. It's not from the node. I have no clue. There must be something. But anyways, this Quicksilver fight, my goal was to start with the PS1 to get to a special 3 as quick as possible. Because if I get to a special 3, I have a long-ass phase, and he's going to hit my phase and give me more power, and I'm just going to throw special 3s over and over. So that is my goal here. Maybe get 10 plus power, so it doesn't really matter. But right here, I start the fight and no PS1. I'm like, shoot, that was really dumb. I started the fight, I'm like, where's my PS1? I did not start with it. And I get whiplash right away, but at least I put the white max fight on. I'm getting my prowess up super quick. He's feeding into me, which is really nice. He wasn't this nice in my on my duels, because I do have a 6-star Quicksilver now. I missed the parry there, whatever. Not a big deal. I have only 1 whiplash. He runs in here, and he hits a lot into my phase. So the next special he throws is going to be unblockable, because he has 10 plus prowess, and that's going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So I'm trying to get to my special 3 before we get to another special 1, if I can. Almost there. Oh no, whiplash. What do I do? So he throws that into my phase. Awesome. It feels pretty good. I throw a special 3 because I can. I'm phasing, so now the phase is going to last a lot longer. Will it finish him off though? Because I have no prowess potency. I lied. 6%. Just going to chill there, I believe. Let him hit into me because he can. That's kind of my goal, was just get to special 3 and let him hit into me, and he just does it. So I throw a special 3 right here and finish him off. Super easy fight, 2 special 3s. I think you can do this tactic on almost any fight, any node against Quicksilver when using kitty pride. Just get to a special 3. And I'm pretty sure I could have never been hit and if I would have started PS1. But that's not what happened. All right, so next fight, I'm going to put invuln for this sassy and for the Mordo, as long as I can get out of the sassy quick. This usually a big fight because he has a lot of health. Is that 251,000? 261,000. That's a lot of health for just a normal fight. So I'm putting on another health potion just because I know that in case it goes in wrath, I have to block and not parry. I do put on a white max pre-fight here. I'm going to put an invuln boost on. I have these big boosts still going. I have really big boosts going. And let's go. My goal here is to just stay up to special 3, get as much prowess as I can to stay unblockable. Intercept him as much as possible, but mainly intercept him right before he goes into wrath. And when he's in wrath, throw a special 3, because every charge that he gets some physical resistance. This makes it less damage that he takes. And you'll see that when ebb and flow is not up, and he has a bunch of those charges, he takes a lot of reduced damage. Like 1470 right there. A lot of reduced damage. So, yeah, I'm not critting much, but I do have my prowess up. Nice. I'm waiting until he gets into his wrath. He's taking forever to get into his wrath. You get a nice intercept off right there. He's throwing special 1s over and over. It's fine, not a big deal. He's about to get into his wrath. Come on, man. Get in that wrath. He's done 8 charges. This is a very prolonged. There's his wrath. I throw a special 3 the moment I get intercept off, and he's in his wrath. So I have 40% extra damage from ebb and flow. He has less physical resistance, and I have a bunch of damage. So he's dead. I'm at 100% health. That was the best I've ever done that fight before. So I am feeling really good. That was like a minute long. Sassy down, and I don't even know who can do that quicker. Maybe probably Torch can do it quicker, but you need to get insteps, and just Kitty's so easy to get insteps. Right, this fight I have my invuln running. A minute and a half left. This is a very important fight to have an invuln on because you can't parry this fight, or else you get. Actually, I can phase parry if I want to, but he won't get parried. Actually, I don't know if I phase parry if he'll be parried, because I know that Because if I do one hit into him and I parry right away when I'm still phased, maybe he'll be stunned. I'm not sure, but that's the only time I'll hit into his block. That was pretty dumb. I know better to do that because they have resist. He could have done a full combo into me there and just taken away my invuln and then throw special 3. So that could have been very dangerous. So I'm just going to let him get to his special 3, let him throw it. And yeah, so he throws it. My invuln is doing pretty well here because this does no damage. I have 3 prowess, so now I am able to phase. My goal is to get to 10 plus prowess if I can. Let him be as aggressive as he wants. Right here, going to dash. Awesome. And I am now at 10 prowess. So that was a bit risky throwing that right there. But now I'm going to bait out special 2 if I can. I do have another invuln. But right here, I'm going to bait. I'm like, all right, cool. Throws into my phase. Cool. GG's. Throws that into my face also. Awesome. He's throwing his specials, which feels pretty good. I'm at my 20 prowess. Not that it matters because I'm not throwing any special attacks. But yeah, I'm in a really good range right now where he's at special 2. I think I bait it right here after I turn off his power gate. No, I don't. I lied. How dare I lie to you? I still have 2 hits on my invuln left. And he's being very passive, which feels pretty fun. He's going to be very passive with his power gain. And right here, I'm just going to finish him off. So he never threw that special 3. And I have all this health after that fight. Running suicides is really good for Kitty when you have your phase. Because you take no damage when you're phasing. And you can heal up with willpower. So it's really nice. Right, my last white mags pre-fight. And then I see that it's there. I back out. I go in. And my goal here is get to 10 plus power. So I'm unblockable. When I'm phasing or unblockable, I cannot be auto-blocked because I can't be stunned. Or I can be auto-blocked, but I can't be stunned unless I have over 10 plus prowess, which is my goal here. Parry here, I can have disorient on me. I think I just try and get I get these off and boom, get my prowess right away. And then I lose some prowess, not a big deal. But she is super nice at the beginning of the fight where I can just get all my hits off. I have 10 plus prowess again. Unblockable, we're good to go. And this is just the fight. Only hit when I'm blockable when I'm phasing because I don't want her to auto-block me. When I'm phasing, I gotta make sure I'm dashed into a dash in. And yeah, when she throws a special, just block it. Phase block because I'll take no damage when I'm blocking. I do take a hit right there, but it's fine. And I'm gonna hold my power because no reason to throw a special at all here. Just hit her. And super easy fight with Kitty. I think when I first started using Kitty, this was a very scary fight to do because people were like, no, just use Venom. And we always use Venom for this fight because he can't be auto-blocked against a tech. It can't be power drained either. Or one of the two. It can't be power drained, but it can be auto-blocked. But then I started using Kitty. And I saw Fintech use Kitty. And it just looked very safe. So in off-season, I practiced it. I did it with no boosts. So if you can do it with no boosts, then you can easily do it with boosts. So this Peni Parker is down. Class disadvantage, don't care. Mini boss, don't care. And she's dead. So super easy fight. I have all that health left. I have plenty of health to do another fight if I wanted to. But I was not scheduled for another fight because there is a null. And we use blah 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 blah. And it was a solo. So congrats to X5e. What a fun war. I had 8 fights this war. And I wanted 9 fights because there was a King Groot on the safeguard. But I had suicides on, and it was best someone else took it with their Tiger-Ek, plus they destroyed it. Our battle group, it was 8-1. I think, or 6-1 in our battle group, I think. One of the two. Or did we have Donut this war? One of the two. But anyways, 8 fights, 2 potions used, which is actually really good for only using 1 champion. Usually I use 10 potions, and that felt so good. Spring through the 50 fights total this season. We beat X5e this war, which felt pretty good. They had a off war. I think they died 15 times to our 2 or 3. So we're just kicking butt lately. With just under 5 deaths of war. This is where Salty should have been at the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season. But it's not where we were. So, yeah, Kitty Pride is at 31 fights this season, which is a good amount. But I have used a bunch of other champions, which feels fun to just be diverse. And we're 6-4, which we have a pretty good win streak now going. And we believe in the top half of Masters now. So if we win the next war, I think we have Masters guaranteed. And then we have top 10 guaranteed also. So, yeah, I could add Scorpion and Fury here. I've taken that Chavez 4 times. Wow. Impressive. And I've sold it every single time. I've taken it with Herc, I think, once and 3 times with Kitty. Got to add Path 6 finally. I just see there's Path 2 and Path 5 are untouched, so hopefully that'll be Path 5 before the end of the season. That'd be pretty cool. I've done petting there already this season, but Mordo was new for this season. I've done a bunch of mini bosses. I feel pretty good for, I think, 10 wars in, having all those mini bosses so far. Feels like I'm doing a good job contributing. Although I've had a few wars that are just 2 or 3 fights, which I don't really enjoy. But when I'm busy and don't want to use that many potions, then it's nice because everyone else does a great job backing each other up. But anyways, thank you for coming to this war video. X5e, great job. Great job to the officers for planning a great war. Great job to everyone for executing. And I'll catch you later. It's Coop, sign off. Happy gaming.